hello there friends. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Veronika. I'm a full-time working mama and part-time reseller. And on this channel, I share all things sourcing, thrifting, and selling pre-owned clothing on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and Depop. And today I have a good old haul video for you. I was able to go to the bins for a little bit. Actually, I was able to go to the bins twice. And both times I had limited time because, again, working mom, kind of busy. But I managed to pick up a few things that I think will do well on these reseller platforms I mentioned earlier, and I wanted to share them with you as I'm hanging up these clothing items here because I need to go through them anyway. I need to put them on my rack to get them ready for steaming and photographing and all of that good stuff. So I figured I'll just take you along. Now, two different hauls. I will say a few items I actually already photographed and listed, so I can't show them right now because they're already upstairs in my inventory. And then there were also a few items for personal use that I purchased for myself and my kid. So I want to say I spend around $34 on all the items I'm showing you here today, plus the two pairs of shoes that I already have photographed. So let's start with those. One pair that I picked up was this pair of little girls glitter pink native little slip-on rubber summer shoes. They're kind of like Crocs, but better, I guess. I love picking these up for a low price because they sell really fast for me usually, and always in that, you know, $12 to $15 range. So at the bins price, it's a good deal. I don't know how many items I picked up in total, so I don't know what my average cost of goods was. I would say probably between $1.50 and $2, give or take. I'll do the math after and put it up here. But I picked up these native shoes, and then I picked up a pair of shoes for my kiddo. And the best find, I think, of that previous bins trip was this pair of Sorel slim boots, these canvas boots. I looked them over really well at the thrift or at the bins, and also when I got home and photographed them, and I didn't find any flaws. I mean, they've been worn, but they're in really good shape. So I'm excited to have those up in my closet already. And I think they're a size 8 or 8.5, so good solid size. That was a really good and exciting find. And once these sell, they're gonna pay for both of these hauls. So very happy for that. Good season to pick up Sorels too, although Sorels sell for me year-round. So let's see what else is in here. I forgot half of the stuff from the first haul already. There may be some items for myself in here that I just left in there. I know I took out a few things as well, but again, once I take out anything I purchased for myself or my kid, I think we're gonna end up with like $34 in cost of goods. And his first item is Maeve by Anthropology. It doesn't say by Anthropology because it's an older style, but that's okay. I picked it up anyways because it's from the bins. It's a size 2 and it's just a cute, basic little A-line dress. Slightly tiered look here. It's very adorable. I mean, the black has been, you can tell it's been washed a bunch of times. It's a little bit washed out. Oh yeah, I'm hanging these up. But that is okay. I think it's still gonna sell. It's not gonna sell for that much. Maeve sells fairly slowly for me. Most Anthropology brands do, to be honest with y'all. So we're just gonna see how that does. It's also a little bit out of season. This one, the label looked interesting, so I picked it up, but then I looked up comps later, and it's probably just gonna go for like $10 to $15, but that's fine. I think it's an ASOS brand, Collusion, and the item itself is a turtleneck sweater dress. It's kind of cute. I mean, I don't dislike it, otherwise I wouldn't have picked it up. I will say that day at the bins I was kind of rushing a little bit because I knew they were going to switch out bins, and when they switch out bins, what they do is they make everybody check out, and then you have to wait until they're done switching out, and then you can continue shopping. So I usually don't want to wait around. Also, I usually have other things going on. If I have a day off where my kid's in school and I don't have to be at work, then there's usually a lot I'm trying to cram into that day. So I didn't want to stick around to wait until after they were done switching out the bins. So this is all I got, and I didn't really have time to closely look everything over because I just wanted to look for more items. Okay, I did pick up a bunch of like basic dress pants, almost career wear type. Some of them new with tags, most of them plus size, which is why I picked them up because I think that combination will do well. These are just Talbots. They're 16W, and these still have the button back somewhere in them. I can't see it now. Oh, here we go. So they're new without tags, and they're just a pair of gray ankle dress pants. They have this little button accent at the ankle. I accidentally washed these because I forgot that they had the button bag, but I think that's okay. I didn't put them in a dryer, obviously, because I did not want to melt plastic. So they're new without tags. I'm just gonna list them as excellent pre-owned condition. That's fine by me. What I usually do with items from BINS is I wash all of them except the new tag ones, and then I steam those, and plus I steam anything that looks wrinkly after I wash them. It's maybe more than what others are doing, but it just makes me feel better to treat my items like that before I sell them. These I think are a vintage jean brand. I thought they looked interesting. I debated just keeping them for myself. I haven't tried them on because when I looked at them at home, I actually did not like them as much. So I think just a vintage kind of like mom jean, that little bit of a pleat in the front. Braxton is the brand. I've seen people list these fairly high, but they don't really necessarily sell high. So I don't know, if I get 20-25 bucks for them, that's perfectly fine with the cost of goods at the BINS being as low as it is. Okay, these I think are Lane Bryant. Yep, Lane Bryant, good plus size brand. This is a size 22, and these are distressed. Are they distressed? Kind of. Oh, they're raw hem. That's why. I think I have another pair that's very distressed, so I got these confused. But size 22, raw hem, medium to light wash, denim, jeans by Lane Bryant. These are probably gonna sit for a while, but they usually sell eventually. And because it's a cute style, I picked them up. I don't pick up all Lane Bryant by any means, but at the BINS, I thought, yeah, these are good. And I am trying to stock up on just good bread and butter basics for the fall and winter, and I think jeans sales are going to pick up again, so happy to have these. These are new with tags. They're just 9 West extra large petite. They're also a dress pant. Again, not the most interesting thing to pick up and very out of character for me because I hate photographing dress pants. But they are, well, they're technically not a plus size, but they're borderline plus size, and they're new with tags, and they're good just size. Overall, they retailed for I think 48 bucks, so maybe if I can get 20 to 25 for them, that'd be great. And to be honest with y'all, I've been selling, so my sales recently on Poshmark have been horrible, absolutely horrific, but eBay started picking up lately, which does not go unnoticed. I appreciate that. So I feel like those are the kinds of items that will sell on eBay or are more likely to sell on eBay compared to Poshmark, so why not? Okay, so this one, I don't know what brand it is. I forgot I picked this up, but it's part of a 2-piece set, and I only have the bottoms, but it's new with tags. It's a 2X. They were sold at Macy's, so it might just be a Macy's house brand, but they're 2X pajama pants with little Scotty dogs, and you guys, items with animals, especially dogs and cats on them, they always sell. So, especially in the plus size, especially pajama pants, going into fall and winter, yeah, I'm fairly confident that these will sell. They're probably not going to sell for much. I'm going to try and find out what kind of set this was and how much it retailed for, but I don't know, I'll probably start these at 20 bucks and then take offers. This is a Logo Lounge. Logo, one of my favorite brands to resell, even though it moves slower and slower. This is a size large, and it's a little bit of a thicker tunic top with the pockets. Yeah, I've sold a whole bunch of these tunic tops with pockets in the front. This one, again, is a little bit of a thicker material, so nice for fall and winter, which, again, was what I had in mind when I was sourcing. Okay, these are also Talbots. They're a 16W Petite, the Hampshire ankle pants. Now just, again, plain dress pants. These are not new with tags, but they're in excellent condition, so I'm kind of hoping that maybe if somebody's looking for, I don't know, a bunch of dress pants because they just got a new job or they're going back to the office or what have you, that they will maybe bundle these or just buy more than one. Who knows? We'll find out. Okay, another new with tag item. These are Gap favorite Chino Trouser. And these are a 16 regular, nope, sorry, a 6 regular, not a 16. And just a good pair of navy blue twill pants, trouser pants. Again, I would assume that these are probably going to sell on eBay, but hey, you never know. I've been selling the most basic items from my 100-pound thredUp box on both eBay and Poshmark, just like basic shirts and such. And I mean, they only sell for like 16 to 20 bucks, but I've been so surprised by some of these items that have sold that I debated not to even list. So you just never know. What is this? I forgot. Oh yeah, I remember what this is. Okay, another plus size item by a brand that does not retail or resell high. It's Shein, but it's Shein Curve, their plus size brand, and this is a 4X, I believe. Yep, 4X, leopard print, lightweight skirt. I have no problem selling plus size Shein. Again, it probably won't sell for much, but this is so lightweight from the bins. Come on now. Might as well give it a little bit of a second life or extend its life. Okay, here are the other Lane Bryant jeans that I mentioned earlier. These are 22 regular, and these are very distressed and have some embroidery right here. They also have a bit of a more interesting hem situation. There's just a lot going on with these jeans. So if that's your jam, if you're into that, and you wear the plus size, then you might want to buy these from me. So there is a person out there looking for these jeans, and when they find my closet, they can buy them for like 20 bucks, hopefully. Now this, I didn't know what this collab was, but I was intrigued by just the look of this sweatshirt. Look at this, it's so pretty. It's a Puma collab with, God, I forgot what the brand or designers that they're collabing with. I have it saved in my Vendu draft, so I'll pop it on the screen somewhere. These sweaters don't go for that much, honestly, on the resale market. This is a size large. There's rose gold foil sort of print all over. I really like this. I would say this runs small, but either way, we'll see. I mean, if I get 20-25 bucks for it, again, having just probably $1.50 or so into this, that's okay with me. Oh, I forgot about these too. We got a pair of Torrid leggings. Torrid leggings usually go for like 15 bucks for me, sometimes for more, depending on what they look like. These have this little strappy detail. I forgot what it's called, lattice, something like that, at the ankle. So just a good staple piece. Again, they're not gonna go for a ton, but I love selling Torrid still. It's still my favorite bread and butter brand to sell. Okay, these I don't think I've looked these up yet. It's like a yoga brand, I'm guessing. The brand is called Be Present. I mean, at least I assume that's what the brand is. And these are these kind of like casual capri pants, but they have this embroidery in the back. And then also the logo, where'd it go? Somewhere, here it go. Down here, so I think they're probably like decent brand. I don't know anything about it, haven't looked it up yet. These are, I think, size, yeah, extra small, so we'll see how these do. I am running out of pant hangers over here, but yeah, they looked interesting enough for me to pick them up. All right, this I think is for me. Yep, this doesn't have any brand as far as I remember. It's just a size extra large top with a little crossover situation here, which I think was a thing several years ago, and I'm just now getting into it, but that one I'm probably gonna wear in a video in the future and for work and such. Okay, another pair of Torrid joggers this time, size 20. And these are just a good lightweight pair of jogger pants. I have a similar pair from Torrid, not exactly the same. Mine's a little bit more substantial. This is more lightweight, but I think they'll do just fine. All right, we're down to the last item, least clothing item. I think I picked up something like household related, like a flower pot or something, I forgot. And then the shoes that I showed you earlier, but this is also Anthropology. It's Postmark. It's size small. And I hear this brand, Anthropology brand, does not perform well, but this was so cute. Such a cute top. I just had to grab it. From the bins, why not? Might as well add another Anthropology top to my collection that takes forever to sell, right? So that was the first haul. The second one was a couple days ago, and again, I picked up items for myself and my kid. I picked up a very cute like rainbow sweater for my son that he's gonna wear probably a year from now, but I couldn't resist it. I picked up this pair of capris for myself. They're just my size. And I was intrigued by this little lace-up detail. I was very disappointed because for a brand that's called Just My Size and a pair of pants that is kind of my size, I'm kind of in between sizes right now, and this one's the higher one, and they didn't fit at all. Like, they were so small. I mean, they probably run 2 sizes smaller than what they're advertised. So I don't know if I'm gonna list these or not. I haven't decided yet because I don't think this is a brand that will do particularly well, so TBD on that one. Then I picked this up because the tag looked interesting. It's Rory Becker, and I believe the stuff retails high. Resell is so-so. It's a size medium, but it's also kind of an interesting little tank top with this plaid in the front. And then I think it's either gray or olive green. It looks green now in this light, but I think it's gray. Back. So we'll see. I saw some silk tops listed by this brand and sold for like 30 bucks. Then I saw some that were selling for 10, so I have no idea. But if I get like 20 for it, really with BINS prices, if I get $20 for it and make like 16 or so, that's fine by me. Okay, this one's Fashion Nova, which I don't pick up as much anymore, but I sold this exact same one, just in a different color and size before, size small. And it's this little waffle knit burgundy, kind of like a Dolmen sleeve crop top. I think the other one I got in a thread-up box, and I could tell it was a larger size, so I tried it on, and it was definitely my size, but it fits super weird. Like, the combination of it being cropped and then having these Dolmen sleeves, like, it did not work for my body at all. And then I put it on eBay and Poshmark and such, and I think it sold on eBay within a week, which was very bizarre. So that's why I picked that up. This I also don't think is gonna make me a lot of money, but they were interesting enough for me to grab them. They're scrub pants by the brand Ebay Ultimate. And these are size extra small, made in Egypt. But they're just like a cool little jogger style. And I would say you can't really tell that these are scrub pants necessarily. So, I don't know. Here's the logo. They don't retail for that much. Resell is okay-ish, but we're gonna see how they do. I'm all for trying out new things, especially when I have this little money into them. All right, this next one I probably should have left behind. I don't know if this happened while I was washing it or if I just missed it, but it's a very cute sweater. But it has all these little pieces coming out. Now, I know you can pull them back in, which I will do. Like, if you have, I guess, a crocheting needle, you could just easily do that. If I can find something to pull these in, I will. It's just the Wild Fable, extra, extra large, but it's so cute. I love this whole, like, funfetti look, and honestly, I might keep this for myself. I'm not sure. It's kind of very cropped. So I also have a long torso, so that usually doesn't work out well for me, but we'll see. I might keep them. Okay, we got more pants. Surprise, surprise. These are Loft, new with tags, size 10. Now they have a whole like final sale and such sticker on them. I don't know if this is showing up at all. This is so bright, but you probably know what Loft looks like. So they're just like a good dress pant, trouser pant with, again, a kind of like a gunmetal button accent down here. So not mad at these. And if they don't sell, I'm just gonna send them to thread up and make my money back. Done. Assuming I can get a label. I haven't tried in a while. Okay, another pair, new with tags. These are just H&M maternity pants, and I just sold a pair of H&M maternity jeans for 20 bucks on eBay, also new with tags, so that was on my mind, so I picked these up. They need a good steaming. But yeah, we'll see if these do okay. They retail for 35, so I don't know, 15 to 20 maybe. We'll see. And then I think I have 2 more items. Oh yeah, okay, we're gonna finish this up with my 2 favorite items. This one was the first I picked up. I picked it up and I was like, oh, it's just like a plain gingham shirt, but I did check the brand and it was Bowden, which I have mixed success with. This is a size large and it's a long sleeve gingham shirt. It does have the Bowden bee embroidered here. I don't know. We'll see how it does. I washed it. I looked it over. I haven't found any flaws. Pretty sure it's a men's. I didn't know Bowden made men's shirts, but who knows? Could also be an oversized women's. Because it's definitely a little bit big for a women's large. So anyway, we're just gonna see how that does. And then my favorite find. I pulled this out and I saw that the label was cut out in the back. But I felt it and it felt somewhat nice. As I was picking it up, I had seen that there was a little logo on the zipper pull, which is usually a good sign. So I saw this little logo and it looked familiar, but I couldn't quite place it. So I was like, all right, well, let's see the tag down here. And sure enough, first of all, I saw the same logo down here, so I thought, okay, whatever this is, this must be good, and it's somewhat familiar to me. Just can't quite place it. And it is Smart Wool. I hope you can see that. So commit this logo to memory. This little dude with like a cross for his head. Anyway, it's a kind of like a half zip, yeah, half a quarter zip sweater, men's sweater, I would say. Has a little bit of an accent stripe here. It is definitely good quality. I washed it but let it air dry just to not mess with it. It's 60% merino wool, 20% nylon, 20% acrylic. So I don't know what size it is, but I would say probably a men's large. Yeah, probably. It's like a navy blue, and I'm probably gonna jinx myself, but I have not found a hole yet. And I hear with Smart Wool, there's usually a hole somewhere and it'll still sell, but so far the only flaw I can find, has some fuzzies on it, but the only flaw I can find is that it doesn't have a size tag. So we're gonna measure it and figure it out, but I'm very excited for this one, very excited for the Sorels. The rest is pretty bread and butter, but definitely good finds, and for 35 bucks or 34 bucks or however many bucks total, I think this was definitely a successful trip, or 2 successful trips rather. Let's count them real quick.
A few moments later.
Okay, so including the 2 pairs of shoes upstairs, I have 28 items, so it's definitely closer to $1 than $1.50. So again, I paid like 34 bucks total. My total before taking out my own items was 46, but $10 I paid for a shelf that I got for my own house, so that already knocks it down to 36. So honestly, I probably paid even less than 34 bucks for all of this stuff, but I'm not going to be that nitpicky. It's going to be $1 and some change. Again, I'll put it somewhere over here. And yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you thought of these 2 hauls, if you would have picked these up, if you were at the bins and desperate for inventory. I'm not that desperate for inventory, but I do need to pick up my listing numbers and my relisting numbers. And perfect segue, speaking of relisting, if you didn't know, I have a brand new relist and relax live every other Thursday, and that's coming up this coming Thursday, the 22nd, I believe, September 22nd. So it starts at 9:30 Eastern. We go for about an hour, maybe hour and a half, and some of my friends might pop by and join me on the stream, but you can join me in the chat, you can hang out, you can list, you can do whatever you want. It's just gonna be chill. We're gonna chit chat and get some work done. And I will say, last time I did that for the first time, I relisted probably between 15 and 17 items. And right after that, my eBay sales exploded. Not exploded in terms of how many items I sold, but like high-priced items. So all of a sudden started selling. And I don't know if it's related, but I like to believe that it is, because that will keep me motivated to list more and relist more, which I should be doing anyways. So if you want to join me, I will put the link in the description. I'll also put it in the cards, wherever. I haven't filmed in a while. I don't know where cards go. I think over here. So I hope to see you there in the chat. And until then, have a good rest of your day. Bis bald. Tschüss.